So the Infinite Warfare beta just ended this morning, and I've been paying attention on social media to what people are saying about this game. Not just other influencers, people with big audiences, things like that, but what viewers, fans of the series, and fans of other YouTubers and stuff like that, what they're saying about the game. And if I just glance at the internet, it looks like just the worst game ever. That's what Twitter would have you believe. I'm not in the same boat. I did not think that the Infinite Warfare beta was terrible. There are a lot of things that I want to get rid of immediately. There are a lot of things that just completely nuke the balance in that game, if you ask me. I finally got one of the epic variants of a gun called, I can't remember what, is it NV4, not Fallout, Flatline, I think is what it was called. And it gives the gun infinite range, so if you put a suppressor on it, there's no damage penalty whatsoever. Yeah, so dominant variant, and after playing with that, it was so obvious to me that I had such a clear advantage over people that didn't have that gun, and I just don't. I mean, there are a lot of things in Infinite Warfare that I would change day one if I was in charge, no doubt, 100%. My perspective was that it wasn't as terrible as people thought. Now, what's my point in bringing that up? Like, even if you don't like Infinite Warfare this year, fucking this game that you're watching right now, Modern Warfare Remastered. I was so concerned about this game, but when it was announced, and basically when it was announced, until the time I played it, I thought, man, like, there's a million ways that they could fuck this up. If it doesn't feel like Modern Warfare Remastered, or if it doesn't feel like Modern Warfare, then I'm not interested. Like, all I wanted them to do was to make this game feel like the old game, the game that I had spent countless hours playing on these maps, and like just certain little muscle memory instincts kicked in for me as I was. We played S&D on this map. I got absolutely fucking destroyed, so I'm not going to show you guys any footage of that. But there was one round where I start running and I immediately remembered. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a fucking nade spot. I can chuck it over this building. I can get somebody coming out of the building from down the street. And sure enough, clipped him with a hit marker on the grenade and then finished it off with an AK. But it was so crazy to me, like, how fast that muscle memory kicked in for me. Like, I wouldn't have thought to do that if I was just a new player playing this game, but because I had thrown that nade literally hundreds of times playing game battles matches and S&D matches, I just knew where to throw that nade where I can get a kill almost every single time I throw it. That's what I was looking for when I played this game. I wanted to go back to that. I wanted to go back to those moments and remember those moments that you could only remember if you played that game for like hundreds of hours. So to me, when I hopped in and played at XP, after having all this concern that it wasn't going to live up to the hype that was in my mind, those fears were immediately put to rest for me. And that's the good news with Call of Duty this year. Like, even if Infinite Warfare isn't your thing, and I'm not saying it has to be. I'm not saying you have to have the same opinion as me. Not at all. Not even a little bit. That's fine. But the fact that the fact that we have this as an option too to play this game, I mean, yeah, granted you have to pay $80 to play it, but $80 I don't think is a bad value for two video games, especially, like, that's just my opinion. I can see myself paying $80 even if I was like waiting tables at the Olive Garden or something like that, But I also understand that not a lot of people want to pay that much to get this game. I fully expect them to break this off from Infinite Warfare and then sell it separately eventually. I mean, I have to just assume that's going to happen eventually. I'm not. That's not from any inside intel or anything like that. I really think that they'll do that eventually, and that they're just trying to push these these pre-order sales. But yeah, the big point that I want to make right now, like, I was lucky enough to be flown out to. I need to give that disclaimer now. I was flown out to Wisconsin. Had never been there before. Only was there for a day. Fucking 12 hours of travel on the first day. I hate airplanes, man. I swear to God. But yeah, they paid for my hotel and things like that. I was not paid to make this video. I'm not getting paid to endorse the game. I'm not getting paid at all, but I'm not even being coerced into saying anything that I don't mean. So if I say that this game sucks, that I'm not breaking any contract or anything like that. Nothing like that. So my takeaway from both times of playing this game now, at XP and then at this capture event in Wisconsin a couple weeks ago, it feels so similar to the original Modern Warfare. It feels like I'm playing the exact same game. The little subtle things that you needed to know, like nade spots and certain ways that you had to jump onto this car in order to get onto that building. The exact same mechanics were present in this game. You can tell that either the developers of this game really, really, really love the original Modern Warfare, or they brought in people who really, really, really loved Modern Warfare, and they were able to convey to these developers what is important in this game, what matters. I mean, that's I can't tell you guys enough. I know there were concerns about the gun audio and medals popping up on screen and stuff like that. So I was a little confused when I saw people complaining in the chat the first time I posted these vids a few weeks ago from XP, but and they're working on those things. But take all that away, and this game feels exactly like the original felt, and that's all I wanted in this game. That's something I'm very happy about. This is a game I'm very excited to play, and I know Umu's going to be playing this a bunch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and expect more throughout the week. Adios.